Good morning, and we will welcome you back to race 16 of 36 in NASCAR Thunder 2003. Today, we're going to be running the first road course race of the year. We will be running the Rubbermaid Commercial Products Ford for this race. Last week at Michigan, we finished second, just slowly building a small point lead back up over Dale Jarrett after how dismal Pocono was. We still have our 3 wins. We go to Infineon Raceway, which the road courses in this game are either I do really good at, which is Watkins Glen, or I do really terrible at, which is Infineon. So today's going to be interesting. Hope you guys are enjoying your Friday morning in summer. Friday morning, no, a lot of y'all are going to be probably sleeping after, partying because you don't have to deal with schoolwork or any, political correct BS from whatever school you go to. And it's kind of nice, so I'll just put this upload out. And here's some track facts. This is a 10-turn road course with variable degrees of elevation and banking. Winner's purse pays $140,000. This place seats 98,000, and its first race was held in 1989, 1 year after the final race at Riverside on International Raceway in California. The track record was set in 2002 by Tony Stewart. Ooh, almost nipped that wall there on that qualifying lap. Heading down into turn 7. You know what I find kind of surprising about this track? Even though everybody tries to go out as wide as they can in that particular section, I just almost ate it in. 8 wall in. I'm really surprised nobody's drilled that section in pulled a Watkins Glen. This is a typically fast section of the course, but I kind of overshot the braking area here, so now we got to head down into turn 11. Hit the brakes a little too hard there. Looked like we may have a decent lap, so I'm kind of curious to see where this slots us. Go figure, 39th. We're going up out of turn 2. Then down into 3. Up into 3A. Yeah, we're going to be starting 39th. I have done the Thunder license for this track, so this hopefully should probably take the sting out of starting in the back just a little bit. Highly doubt that's a possibility because I hate this road course on this game. We head our way down into turn 10. Yeah, we're not going to start at a good starting spot. Definitely got a better run out of 10 that time. See where this puts us. Yay, no improvement. Yes. Time to start mining out of traffic. Obviously, with the Thunder license, I should probably start a little higher. 31st. All right. So we're going to be starting 31st in this race. Kind of took this thing out of it a little less than where we were originally going to start. I think we may be the only different paint scheme in this race unless somebody's running their 2001. Didn't really see any in the pre-race other than mine in the little pre-race flyby. So looks like Robbie Gordon is going to be leading the field of the green flag in this race. Either him or the two of Rusty Wallace. Oh, Ken Schrader's got the combos paint scheme for this race. Combos is a snacker, actually pretty good. It's a shame that car is not going to be relevant in this race. Pace car is off. Little 5-lap sprint. Time to get to the front here at Infineon. That's why I kind of took that line on the outside, going through wide up that hill in turn 2, because these drivers brake check like nobody's business on starts and restarts. Gonna try to get under Jeff Gordon, make a little contact with him. Everything's clean. Gonna get by him, Bobby Hamilton, and possibly Casey Atwood. A little contact with Steve Park, Tony Stewart. We barged our way into the top 10 after one lap, just from basically making my own lane at this place. Kind of curious to see if now this place does have this really weird glitch. I mean, it's kind of like how Talladega was in NASCAR 2004, how people usually like to eat it on the entrance of pit road. So I'm not sure if that'll come into play today. We'll just have to wait and see. Anyways, we've passed 26 cars getting to the front in one lap. Okay, 25. And now it's 26. And 20. Oh God, Casey, bro, what are you doing, Casey Kane? I was literally had an entire car inside you going into 3, bro. Anyways, looks like Rusty Wallace is taking the early lead here in Sonoma. Mark Martin's in second. Robbie Gordon sits in third. Can I try to get a pass on Robbie Gordon? Yes, I do. So it's a Ford 1-2-3 today here at Sonoma. And try to get a draft off Mark Martin in the 6. Can't believe I'm using that in a phrase at a road course. I'm guessing they'll probably pit soon, so I'll slow up a little bit to see what they're going to do. Actually, I'm going to take a gamble and take only lefts on this pit stop. And we didn't really get a lot of damage, so left sides and fuel. Everybody's coming down pit road. Looks to be a relatively quick race, only 5 laps. Todd Bodine, Ricky Rudd. So far, the only cars that didn't pit under this first cycle, while it seems like everybody else pretty much did. Only reason I'm not repairing damage because I barely nicked the wall twice, so it honestly shouldn't be that much of a problem. And if you're wondering, yes, Ricky Rudd and Todd Bodine will have to pit soon. I'm guessing they'll probably pit on this next go-around. I probably should have taken right sides, but at this point, it's a road course. You got to take these chances. I mean, we have the points lead. Never hurts to win and potentially unlock another Thunder Plate. Heavy on the brakes here in turn 7. And looks like, yes, Ricky Rudd and Todd Bodine are maybe down on pit road. I kind of can't tell from the map. Nope, they're still going. Maybe they're trying to push the fuel as long as they could. But it probably won't last much longer. Off of turn 10. When we get to the line, there will be 2 to go here at Sonoma. And like I said earlier, these road courses in this game I'm either really good at or I'm terrible. And it usually applies to either Watkins Glen for the really good or Sonoma for really terrible. Surprisingly, I'm actually not doing too bad today. After starting 31st and passing a good majority of the field in one lap and taking a 2-tire strategy, it might actually work. We just got to ride around this lap, ride around and wait till Todd Bodine and Ricky Rudd pit, which looks like they are. So we're going to assume this lead coming to the white flag. Todd Bodine's down on pit road. Ricky Rudd's down on pit road, and we're going to take the lead in the white flag right here. White flag is out at Sonoma. Last lap for Kurt Busch. We have to make it around this 10-turn course. It would not be until 2006 where Kurt Busch finally wins on some form of a road course. That was obviously a Busch race at Watkins Glen, with that pretty entertaining duel with Robbie Gordon in the 7, back when Robbie Gordon was still racing. And Kurt Busch wouldn't win in a road course in the Cup Series until 2011 at Infineon with Roger Penske. That was his last win with that team. And surprisingly, when he got fired by Penske and had to go to James Finch, he almost won this race a year later, which was actually really cool to see. And when you're looking at it, who doesn't love a good underdog story? Anyways, today on NASCAR Thunder 2003, Kurt Busch drove for the 97 here in 2002. We are going to have the lead. Martin closed up big time in turn 10, but it's not going to be enough. Kurt Busch gets to taste the wine. That move alone might have just got me the win. Just put me in a good position to get the win. We did it once this season. I mean, it wasn't that hard doing that because we did it at Martinsville earlier this year, passing all those cars from where we started. So it really wasn't that hard. Time to go to Victory Lane. That was a beautiful pass. 4th win of the year. It was definitely worth it. Finally winning at one of my worst tracks in this game. And they're not going to give me a bottle of wine? Damn E-rating political correctness. And we unlocked the night version of this track. For some reason. Kurt Busch wins today here at Sonoma, followed by Mark Martin, who made a surprisingly scary late charge in turn 10 to finish 2nd. Rusty Wallace finishes 3rd. Robbie Gordon finishes 4th. Jeremy Mayfield 5th. Casey Kane 6th. Tony Stewart 7th. Ricky Rudd 8th. Todd Bodine 9th. And Jerry Nadeau rounds out our top 10. Only 2 lead changes the entire race. I led, got the most laps led. Rusty Wallace led the opening lap. Todd Bodine led a lap. Led some laps. Rusty Wallace led a lap, and I led 2 laps. So there's 2 lead changes. Time of race was fairly quick, only a little over 7 minutes. Average speed was 82.3 miles an hour. Margin victory, 0.8 seconds. Cars that fell out of the race. Nobody. Dale Jr. finished last, surprisingly, which kind of stung after his 2 wins at Pocono and Michigan. But next race, we're going to be going to Daytona, and Daytona in the 2000s to DEI was basically their stomping grounds. Other notables to finish in the back, Jimmy Johnson, Ward Burton, Shauna Robinson, Jeff Gordon climbed up to 11th, just outside the top 10. Couldn't get to his teammate, Jerry Nadeau. We've had a lot of problems with him in this Let's Play, surprisingly. We've had quite a bit of problems with Jeff Gordon in this Let's Play. Obviously, wrecking him at Daytona and the crap I dealt with him, gave him at North Carolina. And Martinsville as well. And Richmond, too. That late, nice little side-by-side bang-up. So, our points lead extended a little bit over Mark Martin because he made that charge at the end to finish 2nd. We have a 165 point lead over Mark Martin. Dale Jarrett sits in 3rd, turn 10 points back. Jeff Gordon sits in 4th, turn 60 points back. Tony Stewart sits in 5th, 4 points back. Jeff Burton sits in 6th, 409 points back. Kevin Harvick sits in 7th, 427 back. Jimmy Johnson sits in 8th, 446 back. Ricky Rudd sits in 9th, 454 points back. And Ryan Newman sits in 10th, 506 points back. Your awards for this race: Rusty Wallace won the pole. Kurt Busch led the most laps, aka us. Kurt Busch also moved up the most positions. Dale Jarrett had the best lap during this race. Casey Kane was the best rookie of this race, and Steve Park made the most exciting move this race. Rookie of the year, Casey Kane made a brief effort, moving up to 8th over Shane Hall. But it's been a pretty tight nose-to-nose battle between Jimmy Johnson and Ryan Newman this season. Rusty Wallace is leading everybody in the term for most poles. Ford has an 11-point lead over Chevrolet in the Manufacturers' Championship. And we have a 5-point lead over Dale Jarrett. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And Monday at 10 will be the running of the Pepsi 400, race 17 to 36. Sorry, next Monday at 10. We'll be running of today's Pepsi 400, race 17 to 36. Tune in then for that. See you guys next time.